Well, as you can see, I'm out in the woods, as usual. And the last video I left the woods because it was raining. Well, it rained for 5 days straight. Finally, the skies have lit up. And so during the 5 days, I did a lot of reading and research, and come to find out, on one of our big pieces of land that we detect, there was supposed to be a second home site out here some point in the early 1800s. And I found one of them up on the hill. It took me a long time to find it because, as it goes, this is New Hampshire. This has been logged twice since abandonment in the mid-1800s. So as you can see, it's thick. It is a mess. And even the ground is, you know, it's a bit harder to read. I'm standing in a logger's rut here right now. And I've already spent years up in here. Like I said, the other one took a long time to find. So that's it. I have the detector with. Hopefully we will get to use it and find things, but for now it's going to be a bit of walking around, looking around, and checking the ground. Something has to stand out in here to give me a sign of an old home site. And when I say signs of a home site, we have plenty of them with the rock walls and such. I'm speaking of, you know, maybe a pushed in cellar hole, just something I've missed. And this is how sites disappear and wash away. Look at the wall. It's holding all the water back that's coming out of the hills. And yeah, wow, there's a lot of water on the ground. And see, this might be a big part of the problem as to why it was never found before in the past. The loggers really tore this up. But I'm just looking for bricks, shards, anything that may be in these pushed lumps. There's a lot of it, meaning a lot of pushed earth, ruts, and such. Something's got to stand out, or we just won't find it. Well, I just walked upon this little footprint. It is lipped off the side, and that's a lot of nail iron. Let's see what that is. Same as the last day out for a start. Pull tab. Nice. Well, that's not convincing. Well, I think this is the spot. It's just been dozed. So this is behind where all the iron is, about 50 feet. And there's a rock-lined square here. Over on that side, it's a bed of rocks. So that's consistent with a barn, outbuilding, or something. Well, kind of really swinging. See if there's anything in the ground we can get at. Nice. A musket ball. Finally, that took a while. It's mostly, you know, trash, logger, guy, people, debris, cans and pull tabs and other things. But there we go, something. Well, there's no doubt it was an old home site. There's a couple of very small pens. We have our footprint with lip, iron, and a small barn foundation. But somebody else either found it a long time ago and cleaned it out, or just because of its condition from logging, all I'm doing is digging the modern day junk. We did get a musket ball though, that's nice. So I'm going to take a walk through the jungle, head up onto the hill where the other site was, because down here is just trashy. But we did find a spot that I could put on my map. So this is the other one on the hill. It's kind of the same situation, as in it was mangled from logging, but there is actually somewhat of a cellar hole left, and I have found things here. Figured since we're in the neighborhood, would give it a return trip. Well, I've been at it for 20 minutes. The ground is quiet, a bit more quiet than I kind of expected. So, like I said, it had been logged. This one side still has an iron floor. I figured I'd dig in, and immediately I got a very cool piece of glazed pottery. Beautiful colors. But I figured I'd just dig into this side of the lip, being that there is nail iron, and see what's in there. Well, I dug into the lip for a while. Nothing else. Clean as a whistle. So I started wondering, and then I started wandering. I found this old trail. Don't know if it's an old wagon trail. And I have a signal. Can stuff. Oh yeah, there's the lid. So, there we go. I am kind of off course, but that's alright. Be interesting to look around here, which doesn't look too great land-wise, except for the trail. Yeah, I don't know. We'll walk it and swing it, see what happens. Well, that's different. It's old. Well, I've wandered till the trail just bellowed out into this section, and I'm up against a wall, and there seems to be a lot of signals like what I just dug. Could be logger stuff. Well, that is it. There is nothing else out here. But that's alright. I did find that one site, got a musket ball out of it, and at least there's a confirmation on that. The other site, the second site, wow, quiet, but whatever. Had to revisit anyways. And a little walk down to the trail that went to nowhere. Yeah, that's a Not Thursday. Get out and explore your world and just enjoy it. See you next time.